Hi guys and welcome back. Now BPs are fully in Rust, as you all know, and the update personally I think is great. It slows the game down massively. Now with the workbenches you can't get them straight away, you have to really grind it out to get them. So unlike some people who decided to release bases before the BPs were even in place, I decided to actually wait and play on a server, a good pop server, over 100 players. And a small map to see how viable it was to get resources, scrap and the workbenches. Now in the first 2 days didn't hear a lot of raids, to be honest. People were just really hungry to get scrap and try and get as far up as possible. We're still not hearing any rockets, so it has worked and it slowed the game down, which you have to take your hats off to Facepunch because it has really helped massively. The game is no longer a fast streamer, PvP, jump in a server and win game. It's back to how it used to be. Now, you'll notice this base looks a bit strange, but everything is in a certain place for a reason, and I'll go into detail later on why I've done it and the reasons why you should think about using it as well. Now this is a modular base. The starter base is this. Nothing to it at all. It works out at 5k stone, but you can even modularly build this section as well, which I'll show later. This is it again, just spread out a little bit. Now, because raiding has slowed down, you could just put a roof on this as it is and probably last a good day and you'd be fine. Then this is just outer comb of it. Now, the metal pieces just show where it's expanded from that side, just so it's a bit clearer. Now, I'll take you around the base and I'll explain to you what we've done. Now, everything inside this base is with a tier 1 workbench. Because as you know, hatches are now tier 3, which is extremely hard, and armoured doors. Now we've got a shotgun trap there. We've managed to find 2 out of barrels so far. So you can leave that section there, so when you do get one you can put it down, just anti-door camp, that's all it's for. Now, shot fronts, as soon as you've got your bench you can use these. When you're wanting to trade BPs, they're ideal and perfect, they're safer for you, so if someone really needs that BP, bring them to here. Don't put yourself at risk, get what you need. Utilising this space for furnaces. If we come into this section, doors are off just so you can see clearly. Now we come into here, we have our workbenches. I've put all 3 tiers in here just to show as you build up and progress it's going to be there. Your tier 1 is in here because that's where it'll be in the starter base as you're building up. In here you've got a simple loot room with some more furnaces. Now because you can't get the ladder hatch straight away, I've adapted to what we used to do in Rust and use furnaces, which will take you up to your next floor. Now up here we have a couple of boxes. This is just for your crap stuff. You'll notice there's slanted roof, which gives it more protection. Come into this section, we've got a repair bench and we've got a couple of boxes just for sporadic shit really. In here we have our research bench. Every single one has got a slanted roof and it's done in a way where it's 8 rockets to get into this, and I'll show you again how to do that. Now as you see, everything in here is tier 1 apart from the metal doors. We found 3 metal doors so far, so they are able to be found, and we found a lot of shells, so everything in here is actually very valuable to get. No armoured doors showing. No excessive traps, just a shotgun trap. It's only in place here to show you where it would go if you get a shotgun trap. Obviously you won't be able to get it straight off the bat. Now you'll see that our honeycombs are in place. This is here so it protects your access to the next floor. The same with all the honeycomb here, it just adds to it. Stops people from foundation wiping it as well. Now if I just go up here and show you this, if people start rocketing in through the squares, which you naturally would do, you're going to be met with a slanted roof. So again, that adds to it. So it's giving them 8 to get through there. Then they have to go through floors, so it's 12. It just makes it a lot more difficult for people to get in then. If I do the same here, you'll see slanted roof. If they come through this section, the honeycomb, they've got a slanted roof there as well. So it's just giving you that added benefit of protection. Now even if we come up here, again we're in slanted roofs and we're going to have to go through honeycomb, that's only going to take you into the front section. It's not really going to do a lot. And this bit up here is just so people just can't blast right through the bottom, that's all. As I said, this is all modular, so you can build it up. Now I'll crack on now and show you how we get this to that. At any time, if you think you can change the way you're doing it or make it different, go right ahead and do it. But watch the full clip if you can and just understand why I've done certain sections the way I've done it. Now the starter base itself is pretty simple. All you're going to do is get it to this stage. I'll do it in wood at the minute just to show you're going to be starting up as much as you can. Your door frames in place and locking it down. Now you are going to need another door there. Now you might want to do that wall in wood to start with. If you don't feel confident in getting 2 doors up, that's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. Hatcheting them out doesn't take long. Now we'll just say do it in wood for the time being. You're going to want to make sure you get your doors on there as quick as possible. I put a metal door in there just for the time being. Obviously you're not going to have that straight away. Put your cupboard down, lock that off as soon as you can. Now if you're smart, you'll put your cupboard somewhere else to where I've put it. Look at the actual build, don't do it like for like, get it done. That's just, put that stone down to remind you that that's where your cupboard's going. Now as you can see, you don't have loads of room at this stage, but you're secure. So as soon as you can get your furnace down and your bag, everything else, just plop it down, get it in place. As you upgrade the base and you get the stone, upgrade everything, but do not upgrade these 2 walls, okay? Because this is where you're going to want to split off. So as you get the opportunity to actually build it out, you're going to want to put a square in here and get 2 triangles around the back. Plop them in place, draw it down, and when you can, get it all stoned up. Just leave it empty for a bit, don't worry about it. Then when you can get the roof in place, put that down. Lock it off, and that gives you time then to sit and hatchet these out. It gives you an open space to start playing with. Now you've got choices here. I decided to honeycomb this section in the back here and lock this bit off. Now you may want to smash the shit out your cupboard and move it to here, so it's not exactly the same, it's up to you, but cupboards are only there for anti-grief now, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Lock that off. Now put your double door frame in place, lock it down, and that will be where your tier 1 workbench will go when you're ready for it. Shelves can be found, so don't think I'm jumping ahead here. They can be found, so for the purpose of this build I'm going to put the shelves in place now. You might have to put the boxes down, then find the shelves, but remember now you can actually put the shelves down after the boxes are down. So just line them up close together in the centre as best you can, and again, just, it's up to you. If you feel that you're going to get the double metal door quite quick, put that in place, put a door frame in there, put a window for the time being. To be secure, I would recommend that you definitely put a single door in place. I just think it's a much more viable and quicker thing that you're going to get. That's your full starter done. Obviously stone that up as well. That's going to be the one thing you store up quicker than anything else, because your cupboard's in there, and that's where you're at. That is your base with the back on it as well. Now that's not hard to get. If we do a cost on that now, that's 5,500 stone. That is not a lot. It's 5 nodes. Now that's going to protect you a decent amount. You've got 2 doors to get in. Now going by how it's working at the minute, people aren't going to have satchels for a long time. So the only thing you have to worry about is being door camped. The next section we will get it to here, and I'll show you exactly how we plan it out and the reasons why we do it in the way we do it. Because remember, this is a progressive build, it's modular. Now I went ahead and put the actual triangle honeycomb around the outside. So if you can see from what we had before from the front door, we're now fully secure. Triangles around the outside, and at the front we have a triangle and a square. Now, foundation wise, you're just going to put them in each place. This is going to be the short front section you had before. I'll just quickly show you, just to refresh your memory. The triangle's coming off that edge side. Now, we come back across. With that in mind, it will mean we will have a wall there and walls at the back of here. Now, if you want to use a temporary measure, put that in place, but it will be wood. It's in stone now because I'm in B grade, but it will be wood, so you can chop out later. So if you just want to get the actual main footprint out, you can actually do it and build up later. Now, I also put a short front in another section, which is in front of this. So we'll just put that there, and we'll put a door here. Now, the little garden that you've seen is easy to do. All you have to do is take 2 triangle foundations like so, take 2 off the front, take them away. It's simple as that. Now again, I decided to put a short front here as well, and I put double doors in this section. You might not want double doors though, so just decide for yourself how you want to do it. That's where the shotgun trap went, just there. Again, if you want to use that, keep it as wood and you can cut it out later. But for the purpose of this, we will take these away now so you can see the sections where access to the next floor and the shotgun trap would be. Can't really move away from them. Now, this is here simply, as I said before, to secure that a bit more before you get your hatch. So if someone blows in there, they're then going to have to blow in the hatch and get further up. That's all it's there for. Now we'll put the short fronts in place. Done and done. Take metal doors. Done. Now that is the basic footprint. In the next section I'll show you how we move up from there and how we do the second floor. Everything's self-explanatory. You could lock this down depending on how the server's going. If it's kept its pop, this might be all you need, because you might have to come off it after a couple of days and no one's got the resources or the actual workbenches to get to where you need to be to raid this. Now for the next phase, you'll notice I went ahead and just put a circle wall around, alright, outside the perimeter at the top. Not going over the honeycombs because it doesn't need it. So once you've got that in place, this section is just honeycomb naturally, because this is where your trap would go if you want to use it. Just bear in mind, from here before rockets down, they can get down to this position, but they still have to go through the walls and work their way through, so it's still pretty much the same. You may think differently and want to actually secure that down. Now, key to this is doing the roof pieces first. Now these can be a pain in the arse to do. It does take a while to actually click into place, so if you see it jump, it's because I've had to mess around with it. You want to try and get the triangles first if you can. And you see, it can be extremely annoying to do. Sometimes you have to be too far back, sometimes you have to be too far forward. It's just, it can be quite a pain in the arse. Now, go around your triangles, put them in first. Make sure you put the triangles in first because you won't be able to do the squares afterwards. Now after that, you're going to want to put your walls in place. Honeycomb them off like so. You have to put the walls in first. Do not put the other roof pieces in yet, or it will not work and you won't get the full advantage. Then again, go back to your roof pieces. Which, if they prove to be a pain, you can do them from below. There we go. Right, they're all down now. Now, after that's in place, you're going to want to put your double door frames in place. If you want to use double doors, set them all down, and this is where your research benches and everything else will go. Obviously you're going to put your roof in place as well. Just make sure it's off the right section and it's covering it all, which that is. And we want a triangle piece, sorry, a square piece here. We also want a roof piece there as well. And that is fully secured. Upstairs is done. Now you obviously have to scaffold up the side and put all the roof pieces on, sorry, floor pieces. Super straightforward, none of the roof pieces are glitched off, so the stability is okay all the way around. Now you'll notice I had like a little chimney spot up the top. That was simply just to act as a red herring, because it should be probably the weakest spot, but it's not. It's just the same as every other spot. So if someone does still like to go through the roofs, they're going to go for that area. Now, the final piece to do, you can do this at any point. I recommend doing it a little earlier. Is just put a foundation and a wall there. Same on the other side. Just like so. You see there, and that is it done. That is the base in its actual entirety there. High stone walls are pretty pointless because on a new server in your first white, you're probably not going to get the tier 3 bench and the 750 scraps that are required for it. But when you do, just literally build these out and put the high stone walls in place. Now, as you can see, that's a like for like base, and again I'll show you the true cost. 27,000 practically for that base. Now that isn't too hard to get. We've actually got more of that, and using that same footprint that I showed from the very start, you'll see these bases here, different interpretations of them. Split 4 loot rooms. You can build them up as high as you want to go, and there's also one over here that I've done. That's copy and pasted from the metal blueprint here. You can see same base but all the way around. So play around with it, see what you can come up with. I personally think it's more than enough for what you need at the minute. Just remember that loot tables will change, and so will the scrap required in particular things. Anything else that I managed to come up with, I will try and get out as quick as possible in terms of smaller bases, because you're given time now to actually build up.